కాలిఫోర్నియాలో ట్రై వ్యాలీ కన్నడ సంఘం TVKS 10వ వార్షిక ఈవెంట్ ఘనంగా జరిగింది. కన్నడ సంస్కృతి సంప్రదాయం ఉట్టిపడే విధంగా ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని అంగరంగ వైభవంగా నిర్వహించారు. స్థానికంగా నివసిస్తున్న ప్రవాసులు కుటుంబ సభ్యులతో కలిసి వచ్చి ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో పాల్గొన్నారు. చిన్నారుల నుంచి పెద్దల వరకు ఎంతో ఉత్సాహంగా పాల్గొన్నారు. మహిళలు సంప్రదాయ వస్త్రధారణలో వచ్చి కనువిందు చేశారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఏర్పాటు చేసిన పలు సాంస్కృతిక కార్యక్రమాలు విశేషంగా ఆకట్టుకున్నాయి. పిల్లలతో పాటు పెద్దలు జోష్తో డ్యాన్స్ కూడా చేశారు. ఫ్యాషన్ షో, డ్యాన్స్, ఆటపాటలతో ఈ కార్యక్రమం సందడిగా సాగింది. కన్నడ సంస్కృతి మరియు వారసత్వాన్ని వ్యాప్తి చేయాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో TVKS స్థాపించినట్లుగా నిర్వాహకులు వెల్లడించారు. ఈ ఈవెంట్ గ్రాండ్ సక్సెస్ అవ్వడం పట్ల సంస్థ సభ్యులు ఆనందం వ్యక్తం చేశారు. ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి సహాయ సహకారాలు అందించిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేశారు.
I'm at Tri Valley Kannada Sangha. With me is Ramon Mayor. Hello Mayor, how are you doing?
Oh, just dandy. I'm looking ready to march. I got my shoes. I'm ready to go. I want to get out there. Did we get lucky or what? I'm still waiting for the rain. When does the rain come? We only get sunny days when we throw events.
San Ramon is happening. I mean, so many events around with the beautiful weather here. Yeah, though we miss the rains here.
Well, let me send a special message to Assemblyman Lee. You may think you have the largest Asian community, but we're coming after you. And we have the largest, friendliest, best Asian community in San Ramon. And we're growing.
So San Ramon is going to be the next Fremont?
No, Fremont was what San Ramon's going to be. So don't send this to Lily May, though. No, we just have, it's odd. People think that the Asian community lives out in Doherty Valley. No. I have 5 neighbors. Every one of them is an Indian family. We're all over San Ramon. It's a friendly place to live. This is what's making our community. We have events every weekend. Our festival season starts when fall starts, and it just keeps on going. So I know it's going to end by December 22nd because that's when fall's over. But we love these kind of events. And again, I know Dave Halbert wanted to be here today, but he's in church and it's running late. But we may see him before the march is over.
Any message for the Indian community watching you right now on the TV?
You should have been here. This is a great event. You still have time. Come down to Doherty Valley High School. We'll be here, but we're not waiting for you. We're going marching. Thank you.
I'm here today at the Tri Valley Kannada Sangha get together, and with me is Mohan Garu. Let's welcome him to Sakshi TV US. Hello Mohan Garu, welcome to Sakshi TV US. How are you doing?
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಟ್ರೈ ವ್ಯಾಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಂಘದ 10ನೇ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಟಿವಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ.
So what is happening today here in Doherty Valley High School, San Ramon? I see so much of crowd, procession, flash mob, and very colorful Indian atmosphere. You brought Bangalore to San Ramon.
ಹೌದು, ನೋಡಿ, ನಾವು 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಈ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಂಘವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ 10ನೇ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಂಘದ್ದು. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಹಬ್ಬದ ವಾತಾವರಣವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟನ್ನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿತು. ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಭ್ರಮದ ಊಟ. ಈಗ 1 ಗಂಟೆಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
So how long are you been associated to Tri Valley Kannada Sangha?
ನಾವು 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಈ ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಆಚರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಬಹಳ ವಿಜೃಂಭಣೆಯಿಂದ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ.
Today is the 10th anniversary of Tri Valley Kannada Sangha, and with me is one of the founding members, Veena Garu. Let's welcome her to Sakshi TV US. Hello Veena, welcome to Sakshi TV US, and you look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, such lovely traditional dressing, and it's very nice to see everybody dressing here in the Indian attires.
Yeah, it's a very festive atmosphere today. It almost feels like we're attending a marriage. Yeah.
So what's happening today? 10 years of journey of Tri Valley Kannada Sangha. Can you tell me about your journey?
So yeah, it's been it's been a big, we grew in leaps and bounds, I should say. So we started 10 years back. So we started as like 5 families got together and we discussed and we wanted to have something local for our kids to encourage our culture. So that way we started and then we made it as 501c3 non-profit organization, and then we have grown so much, and it is all because of our community and how welcoming our Kannada people are, and how giving they are. Without our volunteers we would not grow to this extent so soon in 10 years.
So how many volunteers and members are in this community?
Oh, there's more than 300 plus members. When I say members, it is individual families, I would say. So volunteers, most of them come and volunteer for different events over the years. So this is one of our main cultural events that we do. This is celebration of our kind of like independence, I would say. Karnataka Rajyotsava is on November 1st. We always try to do this in sometime in November month. So this is one of our cultural events where kids and adults perform on the stage. But then we have our New Year's. We do it in March, which is Ugadi. A lot of people call it different names, but we call it Ugadi. And then there are other events like Sports Day. We do about 4-5 events a year.
With me is President Ramesh Garu. Let's welcome him to Sakshi TV US. Hello Ramesh Garu, welcome to Sakshi TV US.
Hello, namaste. Hello to everybody, all the Sakshi TV viewers.
So మీరు గుంటూరు నుంచి, సో కాబట్టి గుంటూరు తెలుగు అండ్ కన్నడ రెండు కల్చర్ వెల్ వర్సా?
Telugu language, I'm not so well versed, but I can understand 95% of it actually.
Okay. So how it is about leading Tri-Valley Kannada Sangha with so many Kannada people here around in the Bay Area?
It's been an honor for me. When the board of directors reached out to me to take up the presidency, it was an honor for me because I've been a San Ramon resident for the last 8 years, part of the organization as a volunteer. And this was an honor for me to lead, and the passionate board members that we have and the community support has always been great. And that's been so helpful for us. And of course, my team. Because it's all about the team, that the excellent work that they have been putting together. I cannot say anything less than that. It's been a great team that we have and working with them.
So what is the vision of this organization, Tri-Valley Kannada Sangha?
So as a vision and mission, we are trying to look towards continuing the culture for our next generation. So they should understand what is about Karnataka. The rich heritage that we have for Karnataka is something that we are trying to imbibe into our next generation, and also teaching the language. We teach the language of Kannada similar to Telugu Manabadi classes that they have. So we have Kannada classes. I started about 16 years ago in Milpitas, and that's going on quite well. Right here in Tri-Valley, we have about 135 students, and it's all done by volunteers. And it's been a great experience. And as a mission, we just want to continue the charity that we have, charitable contributions that we do, the community involvement, even the local community, as well as we have to give back to our motherland. So that's something that we are continuing to look forward to.
So when you talk about giving back to the motherland, so you have any charity or any fundraising events which are happening, or you guys have adopted any what you call organization or any orphanages or any programs back in Karnataka?
So we are working on multiple different ones. In 2021, Shantaram Garu actually took care of an orphanage in Bangalore. So and previously we have also worked with one school at a time, OSAT, and helped to rebuild the infrastructure for the schools in rural parts of India. And that's been something that's going on. So it's just something that we are working on one after the other. But again, it all depends on how we can reach out to the community and get the funds, because it's all about how we can raise funds to be able to give back to the community.
So how do you think you can raise funds for this organization?
So it's the passionate community that we have when we take a cause in front of them. So that's been an excellent support that the community has been providing. So it's not just about listing the cause, but they have the faith that it's as a total transparency that we are able to do it. And so that's how we have been able to take it from one step to another step. It's always baby steps.
So when you talk about Karnataka, it's all about IT. So, so what do you think about it? The Bay Area, Karnataka people, I mean, the upcoming teenagers.
So the upcoming teenagers, they have been very involved, very helpful. One of the examples we have is the TVKS mobile app that we have put together. So for the mobile app that we put together, in addition to the volunteers, there is youth volunteers who came forward. So they helped us to put together a design, because the line of thinking that the youngsters have can be different from what we as adults do. So they've been able to put together a lot of experience, and the youth committee has been very forthcoming and being involved part of the organization. That's been a great.
So your organization is Tri-Valley Kannada Sangha. So is it affiliated to any national organization and international organization back at home?
Not back at home. We are from Karnataka, so that's been what's going on. But here locally, across America, there is akka, Association for Kannada Association. So we have been part of it. We are all under the same umbrella. We have akka and we have navika. So we have been part of it. We do represent that once in 2 years they have the convention. We are part of it, and we have been doing it as part of our 10-year memory scroll that's going on. So the TVKS played a big role when akka organized the convention in San Jose. So that's been a great one, that TVKS built a elephant. So handmade. So that has been great, and one of the photos is available in the memory app that's going on.
Thank you. Ravi Garu, who is the chairperson for Tri-Valley Kannada Sangha. Let's welcome him to Sakshi TV US. Hello, Ravi Garu.
నమస్కారం అండి, ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
బాగున్నాను. సో కన్నడ సంఘ తెలుగు కూడా చక్కగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు.
నేను నేటివ్ ఆఫ్ కర్ణాటక అండి, కానీ పుట్టి పెరిగిందంతా హైదరాబాద్. సో హ్యావ్ ఎ గుడ్ మిక్స్ ఆఫ్ తెలుగు అండ్ కన్నడ. సో అది చాలా అడ్వాంటేజ్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ యూఎస్లో. సో దాట్స్ వై నేను ఇక్కడ 95 నుంచి ఉన్నాను. సో ఐ ఇన్వాల్వ్ బోత్ ఇన్ మన తెలుగు అసోసియేషన్ అండ్ కన్నడ అసోసియేషన్ అండి.
సో ట్రై-వ్యాలీ కన్నడ సంఘ విజన్ ఏంటి, మిషన్ ఏంటి?
యా, సో విజన్ ఏంటంటే వీ వాంట్ టు బ్రింగ్ ఆల్ ద కన్నడ పీపుల్ టుగెదర్ అట్ వన్ ప్లేస్, అండ్ ఇట్స్ లైక్ అన్ ఎక్స్టెండెడ్ ఫ్యామిలీ లాగా. వీ బీన్ డూయింగ్ ప్రిటీ గుడ్ ఆన్ వాట్ అవర్ విజన్ ఈజ్, అండ్ ఓవర్ ది లాస్ట్ 10 years from about 20 families to we have about 340 families now. So it's a pretty good organization, and we want to give back to the community. That's what is, and also bring the Indian culture. How do we live? I mean, all this culture anta manaki ikkada people, all the kids would not know. So we want to get that culture in the kids, youth anta ichestam. That's one of our main vision, and also giving back to the charity organizations ke anta chala we have done a lot for local organizations, and that's what is our
సో యూజువలీ మన ఇండియా నుంచి ఇక్కడ ఇమిగ్రెంట్స్ వస్తారు కదా, H1 వీసా మీద, లేదంటే మాస్టర్స్ గురించి వస్తారు కదా. చాలామంది లాస్ట్ అయిపోతారు, ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీస్ ఇక్కడ ఉండవు, రిలేటివ్స్ ఇక్కడ ఉండవు. సో అట్లాంటి ఇమిగ్రెంట్ యంగ్స్టర్స్ కోసము మీ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఏమైనా చేస్తుందా?
యా, అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే సమ్టైమ్స్ మేము వి థింక్ అండి, ఇప్పుడు టెంపుల్లో ఇక్కడ నుంచి వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ ద కిడ్స్ అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ అ బిగ్ వీ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు కమ్ టు ద టెంపుల్, వాట్ ఈస్ దేర్ అంటారు. సో ఇక్కడి నుంచి మేము వీ డూ సో మెనీ థింగ్స్ సో దే అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ కల్చర్ ఈస్. అండ్ ఆల్సో ఇప్పుడు ఇండియా నుంచి వస్తారు H1లో, వాళ్ళకంతా పాపము దే ఫీల్ లెఫ్ట్ అవుట్. They don't, they come here, we make them get involved in a lot of programs, and they feel at home. So that's a good thing that we've been doing. We have a lot of youth programs. For example, for people who want to learn something, we have youth programs లో SQL ఏంటి, అండ్ దెన్ పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్, ఇట్లాంటిదంతా చాలా ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ చేస్తామండి మేము.
మన ఇండియన్స్ వచ్చేసి ఎడ్యుకేషన్, లేదంటే IT సెక్టర్, లేదంటే మెడిసిన్, అట్లాంటి ఫీల్డ్సే తీసుకుంటారు. కానీ మనం కొత్త కంట్రీలో ఉన్నాము, మన దేశం కాదు. సో మెయిన్ స్ట్రీమ్ పాలిటిక్స్లో మన వాళ్ళు లేరు. సో వాట్ యూ థింక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్?
ఓ యా, దెర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్, ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ మన ఇక్కడ డిప్యూటీ మేయర్ ఈజ్
శ్రీధర్ గారు,
అండ్ హీ ఈజ్ ఫ్రమ్ హైదరాబాద్. ఓకే, అండ్ అంతేకాదు, దెర్ ఆర్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ నౌ ఎలక్షన్స్కి దినేష్ అని, అండ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ హ్యావ్ బీన్ గెటింగ్ ఇన్ టు పాలిటిక్స్. అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ సీ యూత్ ఆల్సో, ముందేంటంటే మన ఇండియాలో ఇట్స్ అ డాక్టర్ ఆర్ ఇంజనీర్, అదే ఉంటుంది. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఐ హావ్ సీన్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ యూత్స్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ టు లా, పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్, అండ్ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ డైవర్సిఫికేషన్ ఉందండి ఇప్పుడు. ఐ మీన్ దోస్ డేస్ ఆర్ గాన్. నౌ దేర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ చేంజ్ ఇన్ ద వే కిడ్స్ ఆర్ థింకింగ్. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే కిడ్స్, పేరెంట్స్ need not tell them. They know what they want to do, and whatever they are interested in, they just go there. So that's really picking up a lot. So for all we know, you will see some Indian coming and becoming a president of US sometime.
So, any suggestions for the youth teenagers to do the community service?
Absolutely. You know, the kind of community service when you do, the kind of satisfaction you get, you cannot get in anything else, Sunday. I mean, we've been here and all of us, I mean, I'm telling you, all the committee members and volunteers, they do so much of work and the satisfaction, there's nothing, there's no personal thing here. So we get so much of satisfaction. So youth, we expect and we request youth to come participate and you know, charity dintlo, give it back to the community. That's what we preach, and we request all the youth to come and join us and make it a better place.
Thank you. Hello, Arpita. Welcome to Sakshi TV US.
Hi Ruchi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You look gorgeous like a bride.
Oh, thank you so much, Ruchi. Thanks a lot. It's just like, you know, it's a fashion show. It's a wedding theme fashion show. It's a tribute to all the mothers out there. So it's, you know, celebration of womanhood and mother, and, you know, it's celebration of everything.
Arpita, what do you think about our growing children who are away from the homeland and to retain the culture and values in them? So what's the struggle, I mean, as a mother?
Actually, you know, I was constantly thinking, so basically how to pass on our culture and values to our kids. And this is a platform, especially the Tri-Valley Kannada Sangha, where it just enables us to do, you know, pass on the values and culture and traditions to all our future generation. They are our legacy, and hope it continues. Yes.
The most creative person who created this in a span of 1 week. So let's talk to him. Me parent andi.
Vishwanath Hiramati.
So Vishwanath garu. So this is so beautiful. What exactly is this?
This is one of the famous stone chariot in Karnataka. So this is like during Vijayanagara dynasty. This is one of the stone chariot. They used to use it for their functions and all. So it represents our Karnataka, one of the main statues. So that is why I thought of creating this, because today is our Karnataka Formation Day. We are celebrating here. So just wanted to represent this to our Kannada community. So I mean, like it came in my mind like, because this is one of the famous, and then I was like thinking what to represent. So last year I did like one part of this Venkatesha temple main door. So this time the same temple, there is one more chariot. I thought of like continuing the same culture actually. So that is the reason I just created this one.
This is so beautiful. I mean, so creative, and it looks so detailed, like a real structure. And what is the material you have used for making this?
So this is mainly the styrofoam. So normally one advantage in US is like we will get big 4x8 sheet styrofoam. Normally here they will use it for home construction. Actually, it is my hobby, like creating different crafts, and also I make use of those for my crafts actually.
Yeah. So do you also teach?
Not yet actually, but while doing, like if somebody comes to help, right, I'll call them and I'll show how we do it actually. So these are all like my day-to-day material I use. Basically the solder gun and the main blade actually. So once you start practicing, then that is how like I learned it actually.
So how important is learning some creativity and focusing on our hobbies along with the education?
Yeah, so basically for me is like it is a stress buster, because like continuous like almost 15-16 hours we work every day. But like after that, if you do such things right, it is mainly release the stress, and it will give more creativity to, I mean like you will get more ideas day by day. So it is one of the best thing to learn in my opinion. I mean like people will do as per their requirement they will do, but for me this is one of the stress buster for me actually.
Thank you. Hello Shobha garu.
Hello.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
And your team as well.
Yes, my entire entertainment team.
So it's a women power here in Tri-Valley Kannada Sangha?
Actually, it is. Out of the 7 ECs, we are actually 4 girls. So we are very much women power.
Yeah. So what's happening today here at the event?
Actually, today we are trying to celebrate our 10th anniversary. So we are making it a big grand finale after this. But we had our own talent, showcase all of the talent for last 4.5 hours. It was mind-blowing.
So this level of event organizing, it took you how many months of volunteering and getting people together, planning and executing it?
It's for about at least 3 months minimum, but the thought process starts much before that. The actual work is about 3 months. But yeah, it's a lot of volunteering hours, lot of passion, lot of interest that needs to go into this kind of program preparation.
Yeah. So what are the other events planned? Because this is year end.
Yeah, so this year end, but the next program starts with Sankranti. So we actually have a Sankranti celebration where we distribute yellu, which is the sesame seed sweet that we make for everybody in the community with sugarcane and jaggery, and it's just a fun event.
So how many members are there in your organization?
So we have about 340 families now, so it's more of a family event kind of thing, and since it's only Tri-Valley, it's growing, and we are actually very, very happy to invite all our new members.
Yeah, so you have any women wing also in this?
We haven't actually thought of it that way, but that's a good idea. We're going to go that.
So next year we are going to see Tri-Valley Kannada Sangha with more power, more women power. Yes. And this is Ruchika Sharma reporting all the way from San Ramon Bay Area for Sakshi TV US.
Yay, Rajyotsava!